beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He spoke and light appeared, separating day from night. The skies stretched above and waters gathered below. Land emerged, bringing forth plants and trees. God placed the sun, moon, and stars to rule the day and night. He filled the seas with creatures, the skies with birds, and the earth with animals. Finally, he created man and woman in his image, declaring all creation very good. On the seventh day, God rested and blessed it as holy. He formed man from the dust and breathed life into him. God planted a lush garden in Eden, where the tree of life and the tree of knowledge stood. Seeing man alone, God created woman from his side. Together, Adam and Eve lived in harmony, surrounded by the beauty of God's perfect creation. In the Garden of Eden, God had commanded Adam and Eve not to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But the crafty serpent deceived Eve, saying, "You will not surely die." Seeing the fruit was good, she ate and gave it to Adam, who also ate. Their eyes were opened, and they realized they were naked. Overcome with shame, they hid among the trees, fearful of God's presence in the garden. God cursed the serpent, brought pain in childbirth for Eve, and toil for Adam. Humanity's sin meant they would return to dust. God clothed Adam and Eve, then drove them out of Eden, placing a cherubim and flaming sword to guard the tree of life. Eve bore Cain and Abel. Cain worked the ground, and Abel tended sheep. Cain brought crops, and Abel brought the firstborn of his flock. God accepted Abel's offering, but not Cain's, and Cain grew angry. In the field, Cain rose up against Abel and killed him, spilling his brother's blood on the ground. God asked, "Where is your brother?" Cain replied, "Am I my brother's keeper?" God cursed him for the murder, making him a wanderer. Eve bore Seth, saying, "God has given me another offspring instead of Abel." Through Seth, people began to call on the name of the Lord. This is the book of Adam's generations. God created man in his likeness and blessed them. Adam's son Seth continued the lineage of humanity. Enoch, the seventh from Adam, walked faithfully with God for 365 years. Then God took him, a testament to their intimate relationship. Lamech, the ninth from Adam, named his son Noah, saying, "This one shall bring us relief from the ground the Lord has cursed." Noah became a symbol of hope and a new chapter in God's plan. As humanity multiplied, wickedness filled the earth, and God grieved over creation. He declared, "I will bring a flood to cleanse the earth." But Noah, a righteous man who walked with God, found favor in his eyes. God commanded Noah to build an ark, giving detailed instructions. Through Noah, God would preserve life, two of every kind of animal and his own family. Noah obeyed all that God commanded, preparing for the flood to come. God commanded Noah to enter the ark with his family and the animals, for the time of the flood had come. As the rains began, the Lord shut the ark's door, sealing them in. For 40 days and nights the waters rose, covering the earth and all its mountains. Every living thing perished, but Noah and those with him in the ark were spared. The ark floated on the vast waters, a symbol of God's judgment and mercy. The flood waters prevailed for 150 days, leaving only Noah and his family to begin anew. God remembered Noah and sent a wind to make the waters recede. After months, the ark rested on the mountains of Ararat, and dry land began to appear. Noah sent out a raven and then a dove. When the dove returned with an olive leaf, Noah knew the waters had subsided. Finally, God commanded Noah to leave the ark with his family and the animals. Stepping onto dry ground, Noah built an altar to the Lord, who promised never again to destroy the earth by flood. It was a covenant of hope and renewal. God blessed Noah and his sons, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply." He established a covenant, promising never again to destroy the earth with a flood, and he set a rainbow in the sky as a sign. Noah planted a vineyard, but sin returned. In shame, Ham dishonored his father, while Shem and Japheth acted with respect. Noah blessed Shem and Japheth, but cursed Canaan, beginning the unfolding story of humanity's nations. Though Noah lived 950 years, his life was a testament to God's mercy and faithfulness after the flood. From the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, the nations of the earth were born. Japheth's descendants settled along the coasts, while Ham's descendants built cities, including Babel and Nineveh. Through Nimrod, the mighty hunter, kingdoms were established. In Peleg's time, the earth was divided, marking the beginning of organized lands and peoples. From Shem's line came the children of Eber, whose descendants would shape the future. Through these clans, the nations spread across the earth, fulfilling God's plan after the flood.